Hi, Abhyuday sir.
Hi. Hey,
Good
is it
evening,
possible to
everyone.
switch on video?
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, will be great. It's just so
Is it
awesome.
better?
Yeah, sorry man, disturbing you in office, I'm guessing.
No, I'm not in office. Just I came back from the office.
Okay, thank you so
Yes,
much.
no,
Uh,
not a problem. Yes,
okay,
sir. Tell me.
great. So Jayant, where do you work right now?
Okay, let me give myself. Let me give a small introduction.
Okay.
Hi guys. I'm Jayant, and I'm working at Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas as an capital market associate. And I graduated last year only from Lucknow University. And I've been involved with Lawsikho for a couple of years now, and
Last year
have
you
been
graduated from Lucknow University. I think, like I feel like repeating it on loudspeaker again and again because it doesn't land for people, right? How many of
right.
you want you are from lesser known colleges? You have been blaming and hating your college for the longest time ever and like मेरे college में कुछ नहीं है. Jayant is from that kind of college, but and I'm not disrespecting, I'm talking reality check, right? And I know many people blame their own colleges, right? And he's now in a top Indian law firm, number one, Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas. And he has, like, doesn't matter, he's not from NLU. So what was your journey like, Jayant? Please go ahead.
Yeah, sure. So I'll start from Lawsikho only because everything started from there only. When I pursued 6 month certificate course in capital markets and securities litigation,
Right.
there was a roadmap which the faculty of
Which year you
Lawsikho and
started studying with us?
uh, in 2020 or 2021.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did about 2 years of prep.
Yes, I because I was somewhere aware, I was aware of the fact that I am not from NLU, and I have to strategize my CV in such a way that after graduating, I should get a job at the firm that I want to be at, and with the help of my seniors and other people, I was able to do that uh, quite neatly. So
So how was
after
Lawsikho able to help you?
so Lawsikho, first of all, as I told you, when I did my 6 month certificate course of capital markets and securities litigation, that that time is the most crucial one for me because during that period, I learned a lot of things. Firstly about the domain, secondly about the skills that I needed for the law firms, and I have to be equipped with all those skills in order to work at the good law firm. And apart from that, also there were several other activities that I had to engage myself. For example, being active on LinkedIn, being socializing with the
So
seniors.
did we ask you to be active on LinkedIn? I think Komal used to keep sharing
Ye-
regularly that Jayant is posting, he's doing all these awesome things.
No, I wouldn't call it awesome, but yeah, I just followed her instructions. Komal ma'am has been very helpful to me,
So
and
you used to post
uh,
on LinkedIn videos, posts, what?
yes, whatever she used to say, I remember I started writing few posts. Then she told me that start doing posting some videos also. I did that for some time. She told me to start writing articles and posting about that. So at the initial stage, is I did that. I still try to do that, but with the work
अब
and all,
जरूरत नहीं है उतना, अब तो हो गया है.
but still,
But the point
I
is,
wasn't.
when you needed to do it, you did it.
Yes,
And
that
it has helped you get, where did it help you get internship? Where did you
Uh,
first intern?
yes, I started my internships from HSA, Sai Associates, New Delhi, then
हाँ.
Indus Law, Bombay team. Then I interned with Luthra also, the
ये
Delhi
सब
team.
कैसे आया? शुरू में there were some small firms also ना, one or two.
There was one boutique firm, a good boutique firm in just 1 second. Yeah, there was a boutique firm in New Delhi, Def Call. So I started from there.
Small
From
boutique
there,
firm in DEFCON. And the
huh?
second internship
Yes,
at HSA. Then
right.
Indus Law.
Yes, and then it was Shardul Amarchand, and then it was Cyril Amarchand, and then there was Mindsprite Legal also, good securities law firm in Bombay, and then Luthra Law Offices, New Delhi.
Which year
So
was your first internship?
uh, my first internship was in second year.
Second year.
Because I told you that I have to strategize my CV in such a way that after my final year, the
Smart
recruiter should
people
know.
start early. That's it. Smart
नहीं,
people
नहीं, but
start early. Remote work start early. Internship or start early. Pro bono work with Indian startups start early. Networking with foreign lawyers start early if you want to succeed early. As simple as that.
yes, and it's really important for us to know that we have to start early and
Yeah.
we have to execute things towards that direction.
Yeah.
So that is how it all fell into line. And after Luthra, I got an offer from ALMT Legal, Bangalore. I
Before
was
you
there.
graduated, you had an offer in place.
Yes, I did have a offer in my hand.
So that was ALMT. And as I told you
Yes.
guys, the formula and the strategy, small law firms and then big law firms. I said that in 2 years, a big law firm is going to pick you up if you are doing a good job at the small law firm. But in Jayant's case, like Nitika moved in 8 months. Jayant, you moved in how much time to Shardul Amarchand?
In between 4 to 5 months.
4 to 5 months, he moved to a tier one firm. ALMT is a directly top firm. Forget tier one, top of tier one, right? So this is what is possible if you are prepared for the job and do a good job at the firm. Okay. And one more question. You had other offers too, right? From another top firm also.
Definitely, there was another tier one firm from which I was getting an offer,
Two tier one
and I
firms gave him offer after 5 months of joining ALMT. Most people struggle, you know why? Because they have not prepared and they can't get their first break and they are stuck till there. Once you get your first break, things start to move. Okay. So how did the skills you were learning help you in your actual internships and in your job?
definitely. So the most important thing that I would point out over here is that you have to determine that where do you have to go, and then you have to start building your skills, and you have to start getting equipped yourself with all the important things which you would require to be an associate or to be a part of any law firm. And the most important thing is the knowledge, no matter which college you belong from or wherever you are from. The important thing is that recruiters at the end of the day, they only look at how much knowledgeable any person is.
You had
So
practical skills.
yes, during my
You knew how to
internship,
do transactions. Nobody knows that.
this is how it began when I started working, when I started this certificate course, and I gained few skills and few things. When I gained some knowledge, I started implementing it slowly and steadily in the internships. And once I started doing that, I gained some
So can
confidence.
you might remember some instance of when your performance stood out? Maybe somebody complimented you. Maybe like other people weren't able to do it, but you could do it. Do you remember any such instances?
There were few things I remember in Luthra offices, law offices in Delhi. I
Hmm.
was aware of the ICDR laws and regulations, which many of the other co-interns, I would not say they were not aware of it, but
Hmm.
yeah, I would able to jump in as quick as possible in those
Hmm.
situations. Other were in other firms, I was able to know the due diligence process and the
You
importance of
already knew it before
like not completely, but yes, a
because you
major
had
chunk.
practiced. You had a good hang of it as
Yes,
compared to others. So
yes,
seniors
and
appreciated your work. They gave you call back. What was it? They gave you more work. Seniors
uh,
sometimes don't appreciate. They just dump more work on you, and you're doing
that
well.
that's good for me only because at that stage of my life, I just wanted to learn and wanted to gain as much knowledge as possible, so that by the end of my final year, I am fully equipped and I'm fully in control of everything that I would require to get into a firm, and that happened. So I would say that was the most important part, to work as much as possible.
Got it. So how could Lawsikho help you? One was in skills.
Yeah. So, as I told you, there were a lot of practical things which I did during that certificate course. So that is the most beneficial thing for me, because all I wanted to is there's one thing you tell people theoretically, and then there's one thing you show it on the screen, or you just give it a practical experience to it. So that was very helpful to me, because when I was having a live interaction with the faculty members, I still remember there
I
was.
can't hear. Sorry. You want to?
Is
Can
it
you
is
take
it
your
better?
laptop the mic? Yeah, this is better.
Uh, So, during my certificate course, as I told you, I was having the live interactions with the faculty, and I still remember that the faculty were from Trilegal and Khetan also, and then there was Komal ma'am also. So all they were actually explaining the things in such a brief manner. I could actually know the documents, that what document is what, and I was aware of that. So this actually helped me a lot.
You were
And
learning practical skills from practitioners, and it made a huge difference, right?
right, that is the most important thing, because it's easy to say that you can do a due diligence, but it is really important for you to know the exact process and what actually falls under due diligence process. Apart from that, article writing was really helpful. During that 6 month course, I was told to write 5 to 6 articles, and I did that. I wrote 5 to 6 articles, one article each month, and that got published
So
at
you took
IP Leaders.
support of our team and resources, like you took
Yes,
topic, you took help of structuring, all of that.
yes, I did that, because I still remember during my first article, I was having a little trouble in writing,
Hmm.
but the faculty helped me out. And
Hmm.
after that, it got easy. It got
So
easier.
did writing these articles help you get shortlisted, or did it help you in your interviews?
I would say that yes, it did, because there was this article I wrote on DVRs, and till this date, like wherever I have interviewed by far, everyone has asked me about this specific article, and other articles also, because you have written something, it showcases your writing skill and drafting skills also. So that is why writing article is a necessary part. And if you are able to do that, that actually indicates that the candidate has an ability to draft and understand good legal knowledge. So
Got it.
writing article
So did they
is
ask you
important.
in interviews questions on your articles?
Yes, they did.
Every interview, almost every
In
interview,
almost every interview,
because
they did
these were
ask me.
relevant to their practice on corporate
Ah,
work.
yes, most of them, all of them were on corporate law only.
And
Two,
this
three
you
of
were
them.
able to write because you were learning the skills, so you knew. Like other people are not able to write. They write IPC, family law, all of that. And then they say, I've written
Ah,
articles, but I'm not getting opportunity.
no, actually, you have to start writing about something which is not very, which is something
Relevant,
you
practical
have to
work
write
related, some.
exactly, which is something different. You cannot write everything which is already available on the net. So that is what I did. Apart from writing articles, the other thing which actually helped me a lot is getting myself engaged with the seniors on LinkedIn. I was in consistent touch with my seniors on LinkedIn. I was writing, posting articles. I was
So
interacting
how did you
with.
get that guidance and instruction that सबके साथ network करो, use LinkedIn?
I still remember prior to joining Lawsikho, I had somewhat 76 followers. And
हाँ,
because I was not so active on LinkedIn and all, I wasn't posting at all.
हाँ,
And after joining Lawsikho till today, I have around 1,500 followers. But
1500.
yeah, but I would say ki it's all because I'm getting more, I'm interacting with a lot of my seniors, and
Hmm.
I'm able to
My seniors
determine
means your seniors or seniors in law firms and all?
seniors in law firm, and also from the seniors from the same industry also.
Not
It's
your
good that
college seniors.
no, not those college seniors.
हाँ.
It's important that you should know your seniors from your industry especially.
So you are good, you've become good at networking on LinkedIn, posting on LinkedIn, obviously, and some recruiters also made direct offers to you because you were posting on LinkedIn.
I won't say that I became good, but yeah, the recruiters did approach me, and
From
yeah,
LinkedIn directly, right?
from
Here,
LinkedIn
law students
directly.
don't get jobs and replies to their emails, and you had a recruiter approaching to you on LinkedIn and saying that, can you do a job with us?
Yeah, I'm the major problem. What I've seen that people do is they directly approach people for the internship or for the job, which I feel is the incorrect way. I feel you should showcase your skills first. You should be able to tell them and somehow make them believe that you are the right person for the job. And this you can do by posting, by sharing your knowledge, and by being a little enthusiastic towards your work. Once they'll see that, they'll definitely approach you.
Got it.
Mm.
Fantastic. So a lot of people are asking how long does it take to get a job. Jayan started interning and doing all this stuff in second year. Okay, so
Yes.
no firm will give you a job in third year, even if you're a job material. They'll just keep calling you again and again. But he had a
Right.
job offer in his hand before he graduated in his final year. Same Ritika had a job offer before she graduated. Same story is there. Varalika, one of our students, has a job in her fourth year from Aligarh Muslim University. Okay, so if you start early, you can get a job. If you're in already third year, fourth year, you need to do it in 1 year. Okay, and you can do that if you're willing to follow our guidance. If you're a recent graduate, the first thing you need to do is start earning. All right, so you can do that by the end of the first month. By second month, third month, you can do that. And if you have no skills and you need to earn immediately, you can take up low skilled work from our team, okay, which is like non-legal completely. And if you want to get a, if you're an experienced lawyer, so this is what you do: you start earning, get clients, and then try to get a retainer or get a job. And in the next 3 to 6 months, you should have multiple retainers. I gave you 6 month plan. It says how you can earn $1,000 or more or $1,500 in 6 months. That's the plan to follow. Okay. Uh, any other questions? Is this sharing useful for you? Do you want to get results like him? Can I share your LinkedIn? I already shared. Is it okay? Is it? I hope it's
Yeah,
fine.
sure. Definitely.
Okay. Okay. Can you all share some feedback with Jayant? Does he leave you inspired? Any questions for him? He won't be there later. He's very busy. He works in Shardul Amarchand. He's come back early from office. Yeah. So you must do your outreach, you must write articles on corporate work, and we help our students to do all of that step by step. All these were differentiating factors for getting shortlisted, and also in the interview, they were asking him these questions, so he knew kya पूछेंगे. Most of the times, the interview doesn't know what to ask. Interviewer is like, कुछ आता ही नहीं होगा क्या पूछे. Now he has written some articles, so they'll ask on that and check his knowledge, and they were happy. What is your next goal?
My next goal as of now is to stay in the firm, gain some knowledge and gain some experience with
Become
the
a
niche
senior
practice.
associate, become a partner.
One day, definitely, with your blessings and with the blessings of my seniors, I would
Okay.
definitely love to be there.
What kind of work do you do every day? Shreya is asking.
So I'm a capital markets lawyer. I assist companies in raising funds from the market through many different ways, such as an IPO, initial public offering, where you raise money from the public, and then QIPs, preferential allotments. Uh,
All
these
Greek and
laws,
Latin for everyone right now.
yeah,
Market से पैसा उठाने में legal work.
uh, it's kind of a transactional work a little bit, but yeah,
Right. Helps companies in raising capital. Okay. Nishtari Sinha is asking how do we do that? It'll take you 6 months to 2 years to learn that. Join, take the offer. We'll explain it to you in detail. Okay. One question: was
definitely.
being from a humble background any impediment to Jayant in such a big firm?
Was being from humble background, and no, I really don't know what to say on this. It's
It is merit based.
yes, exactly. I
The
think that
impediment is what? Impediment is that nobody will give you a chance if you don't have skills, if you don't have track record. You are all suffering from it. Most of you are here because you're suffering from it, right?
definitely, I think everything is based on meritocracy these days. And as I've mentioned earlier, it doesn't matter from which law college you belong to. At the end of
Hmm.
the day, everyone, even the partners of the tier one firms, they are just looking for someone who has good amount of knowledge and they are willing to work every single day. That's it.
Right. But they won't hire you if they need to train you.
No, exactly. That is one important thing. If you must bring something to the firm always. So you have to ask yourself that what are you bringing to the firm? That is important.
Hmm. Very good, very good. And what would you say to people who are on the fence, who are like, can this help me? I don't believe. I am a special, unique case. Nothing can help me. I need a plan. I've given them 3 days ka plan, but they don't have faith. Right? So,
Mm,
what would you say? Can they actually benefit from Lawsikho's assistance?
definitely. I would actually tell all those people standing at the fence that you should give it a chance and just start working on it because what I've seen a lot of people they consume knowledge but they are not executing towards it.
Right.
I know I have been told this earlier also that that people are getting a lot of information from Lawsikho. They are being told to write on LinkedIn. They are being told to
हाँ.
write articles, but they are not doing it that sincerely. Those who have done, I am aware of those people that where they're standing right now. But I
Hmm.
would really tell people to start acting on it. Just be a
Act
little
on your
proactive.
plans, don't sit on it. And you
Exactly,
started acting early and you reaped the benefits.
definitely. That's the most important thing, at
Yeah.
least for me.
And what Jayant did to get over his humble background, non-NLU background, he started early. That's it. Right now, if you are late, will you sit and cry that I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, or will you start now and cover up fast? Okay,
I,
better late
I,
than never. Best time to start was yesterday, second best time now. Or क्या?
definitely.
Okay, thank you so much, Jayant.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Abhijit sir.
Any other question?
And
अच्छा, work life balance कैसा है भाई? Balance का मत पूछो. If you're trained, then you
uh,
might have a better balance.
exactly, that is one thing that if you're trained, you would have a good balance. But I would say in the early stages of your life, when you're just beginning your practice, I think you should give yourself 4 to 5 years of just grilling. You are here to grill. My goal is just not ended over here. I know that I have to grow, and for that I have to grill every single day. So that is the most important thing.
And that has its rewards. Tomorrow, even if you leave the firm, everywhere that brand name that you worked in, Shardul Amarchand, makes a big difference. You will get opportunities, you can choose where you want to work, and so many choices open up. So first few years you can afford to work harder, and because
Agree, sir.
you know what you're doing. Like if there's a clueless person who's getting blasted every day, he'll lose his mental health
Mm,
and self confidence in 1 year and go tata bye bye. 24 out of 32 people in my batch did that from NUJS. You are from Lucknow and you have survived for 1.5 years in corporate, means you're doing something right. Right, and
right.
you're happy and coming here and not saying that अरे लॉसी को उन लोग के स्टूडेंट को नहीं कुछ बोलना है. That means you've done something right, and you are also on a steady pace. Right
Definitely,
now,
and more
that
importantly, Lawsikho has done something really right and something good, which has supported
thank you
students
so
like
much.
me.
And because of your action, because we can tell you what to do, but then you have to do it, and you took that kind of action and you got that results. And I can surely say that anybody else who follows the guidance and instructions can get those results too. And Jayant has just said so. If you don't work, obviously no results, right? Do
Right.
you see others associates struggle because of not knowing practical skills?
Uh, there are few. There are not. I mean, I've just. I'm still looking at. I don't like to look at the other associates while
How
working.
will he know
Uh,
also?
yes.
एसोसिएट जाके उसको नहीं बोलेगा मेरे पास प्रैक्टिकल स्किल नहीं है भाई हेल्प कर. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट एट अ लॉ फर्म.
Uh, but I try not to focus on such things. I just like to work over there in the office. And yes, I like communicating with them, but this is something like one could never determine
And
just
how did
by.
you get these opportunities from a non-NLU? How did you approach them?
So, as I told you, showcasing skills was the most important part. And then when you build a network, a good network, that helps a lot as well. Because everyone wants someone who is willing to work and who has that certain amount of knowledge in that specific domain that they want to
So
work
you
at.
were applying everywhere, you were networking, and you had done your work samples from the assignments. Those
Yes,
assignments were there, and you
I
were
have done
uploading
that.
those things.
Yeah, I still remember that during my certificate course with Lawsikho, I was sending the reply of show cause notice as a draft application with my CV, with my resume, along with the cover letter, just to
Hmm.
showcase my skills that yes, I can do certain things in the
Hmm.
practice. So you can definitely consider me as a candidate. So that was one thing.
So
That
did you all
actually helped me a
understand
lot.
how he got his opportunities? खाली हाथ जाएंगे तो खाली हाथ वापस आना पड़ेगा. He didn't go खाली हाथ. All right. And a lot of people are asking salary at Amarchand Mangaldas. I am not going. Jayant can't tell you. I can tell you. Jayant is probably prohibited from saying this. You can find it on the net. The top tier one law firms pay around 16 lakhs per year. Okay. Please don't embarrass Jayant with it. Okay. Jayant, but he has a very bright future ahead because he's already in the top tier one law firm. Any disadvantage has been taken care of because he is now in the top league. Congratulations, we are super proud of it.
Thank
I
you so
want
much.
you all, thank you so much.